As Gillette Stadium.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots.
So yeah, guys.
And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
Everybody always gets a face mask on the face masks on the kickoff.
How you get the face mask? Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Tom Brady's fucking amazing.
From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Brady. Flush to his right.
Who's open? Frick!
Complete to Dorsett. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup of 6 there on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down.
Tom Brady slow.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight.
And Michelle will find his way in for a New England touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted
this
to.
game feels like it's going
they
weird.
get into the end zone, they do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Patriots took that loss, which is pretty fucking sad. I mean, I hate the fucking Patriots. I don't even know why I'm in
grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Shit.
Such a valuable commodity to have a tight end who can run and get open. How about what he just did there? Worked his way from right to left across the field and found his way through.
Looking deep downfield.
No.
This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Vikings.
Frick.
Stephon Diggs.
Cousins is actually doing good.
51 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Oh, I almost blocked it.
Anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Charles, as the Patriots come back out here offensively, gives us a chance to go back to that loss they had week 9 to Baltimore. So now 8-1. Not going to be an undefeated season, so the 72 Dolphins can take a little breath of relief. Well, they got to worry about the 49ers.
49ers are still out there, but they can order, what they want, right, and put it on
ice. Get ready to put it on ice. So now, do you put much emphasis on that loss to Baltimore if you're New England? You're like, yeah, whatever, just move on.
I think that they're the team and a franchise that knows how to move on, but they also will look at that tape and realize they've got some things to fix because Baltimore ran the football effectively against them, and it wasn't just the quarterback Lamar Jackson. Mark Ingram gashed.
Let's go!
Inside the 35.
Let's go!
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Let's go!
So let's see what this is about. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
What? I should have just declined it. I didn't mean to.
calibrate and just heave it up sometimes because you can't.
Let's go.
And it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 36 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there, and he got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Beautiful.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Dalvin's good.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll find Olabisi Johnson, the rookie from Colorado State. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Cousins.
No.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's got his man.
Wow.
It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Herb Smith Jr.
That's good coverage,
the
too.
grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Why are you running over there? Why are you running backwards, bro?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
7 yards on a pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Brady gives to Michelle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, Brady. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Well, we know Dorsett can make those plays with that top-end speed. You think back to the Combine 5 years ago when he ran a 4.33. And now in his 3rd season in New England after 2 in Indianapolis, but only 290 yards last year. Patriots want to utilize him more. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. So now Brady and the Patriots going for two. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On third down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
A minute 52 to play until halftime.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
He's going to rifle. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Brady escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
And taken into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, he stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. Normally he's probably happy with how he's playing. He's playing pretty well, but in the second quarter, you look up your team's losing. I don't think any quarterback's satisfied.
Not at all, and what they're really seeking is how do I play even better?
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Let's go.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ryan Izzo as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is
why would you run it?
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get.
And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Let's go, baby.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. That's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore.
Why am I running back?
Johnson was the intended receiver.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
What are you doing?
Almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Here's Brady to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? That was another great.
And Michel will find his way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Hey, check.
A first down throw for Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams, 5-3, Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference with every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. Because if you lose to someone, anyone, it can knock you out of the race.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down. Cousins from the gun on third. Lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Such a good job.
Adam Thielen, 44 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Everyone felt like this game was over.
And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Why would you fall?
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Throwing on first down is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 55 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins now to throw on first down. He finds his man Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Cousins. And Diggs has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins now. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped-up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
You got three down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
What we got?
Again, it's Cousins. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. Now the Patriots.
Gotta bring my backup in.
Use one of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The backup Stidham, his first throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 23 yards on the play.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Now it's Stidham, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest. They got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Bailey got the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. This one taken just inside the 10.
Yeah, nice on back.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
1 second.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
That's the video. Peace.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what